Welcome back, guys, and today we're going to talk about the update that just hit Epic 7. If you guys are watching this right at the release, it actually will not be in effect until the 6th of July, but if you're watching after the 6th of July, this event should already be up and running. Now, first things first, we're getting a new lobby screen for another month. I assume this is because the Summer Luluka or Ocean Breeze Luluka sign story will be running for about a month because she is a new unit. Her banner will also be running for 2 weeks starting on the 6th of July. And as you guys can see, the artwork looks amazing. And it's just going to be typical rewards from the side story, except that you're going to see you can also get reforge mats. You can also get epic equipment from the drops for the event battles. And you can also see that they are featuring the limited unit that is supposed to release, Leth, as a boss in the side story. So if you guys are wondering what that unit will look like animation wise or even skill wise, you can take a sneak peek in the side story and see that it'll probably be pretty similar in terms of skill effects, but not like exact. Now also you're going to see that there is going to be different things you can buy with the currency. Not only can you get like catalysts and stuff like that from the side story, but you can also get different souvenirs. So you can get souvenirs which can feature reversion mana stones, charms, catalysts I assume, and also you can get like an illustration being the background here that you see featured in this side story. And also you can see that for 400 of the currency you can get epic equipment, which is going to be pretty cool. We actually haven't really ever had that from a side story. Now more on the epic equipment, guys. As you guys can see, you can choose between 3 sets: penetration set, counter set, or resist set, and this will be the sets that you can purchase for weeks 1 and 2. For weeks 3 and 4, you'll see that you can get speed set, hit set, and torrent set. So if you guys need one of those sets, you can save your currency until then and then use it all then. If you want some counter penetration or resist gear, you can actually exchange it early on and use your currency as you wish, because the currency will stay the same. Now there's actually no limit to the exchanges or purchases of epic equipment, and these equipments can also be reforged the same as hunt equipment, and these pieces and stats are going to be random, right? It's pretty much like crafting your own gear in the Steel Workshop. It's just that, you're going to be guaranteed that epic piece, which is pretty good because epic pieces are pretty much your late game pieces of gear. We also have this new limited 5-star hero, Ocean Breeze Luluka, as you guys probably expected. She's an Earth Soul Weaver. If you guys want to check out what I think about her and my first impressions of her kit and her animations, check out my last video talking about her and also her artifact, which seems to be very good. Also, guys, the equipment reset system is going to be available in the Steel Workshop now. It's a separate tab. Basically, the way you reset your equipment is you can only reset level 85 or 90 equipment that has been +3 enhanced or higher. And equipment that have modified substats with those modification gems cannot actually be reset. And each piece of equipment can be reset 5 times. Now the currency you actually need to actually do this equipment reset is going to be these reversion mana stones. You saw that you can get it from the side story. If we scroll all the way up, I'm too lazy, but you know what I'm talking about, you saw earlier. And also returning mana stones for accessories. Now these are only available from the special side story that is going to be running. There's no other area you can get these reversion stones or returning stones as of now. But in the fine print here, Smilegate does say that they are going to actually add more areas of content where you can get these currencies to actually enhance or reset the enhancements of your equipment rather. Now, it doesn't make sense to lock this behind pay to play because of the fact that there is literally a separate tab here, so I assume that it will be pretty easily accessible for every player in the game. They just have to implement more ways to actually, get these returning and reversion mana stones. And as always, guys, we have another summon epic pass, meaning that you get a ton of rewards, and you'll also see that this pass will run for a month, and it will feature a Celine skin. So Celine is in her new sparkling summer skin. People were hoping for a summer unit, but it is a skin. So if you guys have Celine, even if you don't have Celine, you can get the skin from this pass, and once you do pull Celine, you can actually equip her on the skin. It'll stay in your account. Same with other epic passes, guys. This is how you're going to get the EXP. And as always, you want to definitely buy at least the premium epic pass on the left here. It is definitely worth the Sky Stones. The one on the right is only if you really want the skin. Rewards are pretty much going to be the same, and the skin looks amazing. Now, we also have 2 new exclusive equipments, one for Seaside Bellona and also one for Tempest Stern. So Seaside Bellona's one is pretty interesting. First, it'll give her attack %, and it'll affect her S2 and her S3. Now for S2, there's 2 of them. You can actually dispel 1 debuff whenever you activate your S2 from yourself, which is very nice. If she gets hit with like hit chance down or like provoke or anything, she can actually cleanse it off of herself. You'll also see that there's one that will increase the damage by 10%. And you'll also see that there's one that will decrease the skill cooldown of her S3 by 1 turn. I personally think the dispelling one is going to be the most flexible for PvP. For Hunt's one-shots, guys, I think the increased damage dealt by her S2 is better, and also because you get percent attack from this exclusive equipment, Seaside Bologna will be a lot easier to build for Wyvern one-shot now, making her a lot more useful for newer players because of the fact that she'll be even stronger, and also Wyvern one-shot gear requirement will actually go down. Seaside Bologna is actually the hardest unit to gear for the Wyvern one-shot because she has to one-shot the first wave, and because she's getting that percent attack now, which is huge by the way, and also because she's getting extra damage on her S2, which is a part of the one-shot on the first wave, she'll be a lot easier to build. Now we also have one for Tempest Surin, so this will give her crit chance, making her a lot easier to build, especially if you want to run her on that lifesteal set. And you're also going to see that you're going to see her S1 will actually heal her when she uses her S1 now, which is very nice, making it so that you actually don't need to run her on a lifesteal set anymore. You can run her on a speed set. You'll also see her S3 will actually have increased damage, or it'll have a Dispel 1 buff from the target before applying Unbuffable. So I think all of these are very good. I think the S1 for Bruiser comps is going to be very good, and the one that dispels 1 buff from the target will be good for those disrupting Tempest Surin comps, and I guess the extra damage will be good if you're using her as a anti-cleave option. So pretty good. I think Tempest Surin is kind of a unit that was not that strong, especially after the meta shifted, but with this exclusive equipment, she should be pretty good now. And I think Seaside Bologna, is already really strong in PvE, but now she's even better because she just does more damage, and also PvP, maybe she'll see more use because of that Dispel 1 debuff. It'll be pretty good against anything that can lock her down, and of course for Wyvern one shot she'll be even easier to build now. Now we're going to talk about the long awaited draft mode. So draft mode, guys, is actually not going to have its own ranking system for now. Currently, you can only play draft mode in mock battle in World Arena, which kind of sucks. I kind of wanted a dedicated queue, at least maybe no ranking, but it would have been very fun to play because this I was really expecting to actually be one of the big game modes that gets a lot of people into PvP because there are no gear requirements, there's no hero requirements. You can basically play as a free-to-play player and be on the same playing field as people that spend a lot of money and whales. But the fact that this is only a mock battle is pretty sad. If you don't have a lot of friends that play Epic 7, you're gonna have to go around and just join random lobbies, which I guess is fine because, like I said, you can't get outgeared by anyone, so everyone's even. But hopefully this will be a fun game mode. I'm definitely gonna try this out even in mock battles and see if it is balanced and if it's fun, and hopefully it comes to a ranked system soon. Currently they said that they do plan to actually add this into an event game mode for RTA, but hopefully it just becomes a normal game mode because it looks pretty fun. And of course, guys, we have Ocean Breeze Luluka with her artifact running for a week, 6th of July to the 20th, and we also have Celine running from the 6th to the 13th to complement that skin you can get for her. We're going to be talking about both of these units very soon in a should you pull video, but basically limited units you technically want to always pull for because it's a while before they rerun, and Celine always a good option against cleave and anything that uses non-attack skills, even like Lua and stuff like that. On top of that, we have some text fixes and some QOL changes and some effect clarity things that are being changed and some other stuff as well. And now you guys see that we'll see Leth revealed. I think this is a typo. I don't think it's the 6th or the 28th of June because it already passed and we haven't seen Leth yet, but I think it'll be either teased on the 28th of July or the 18th of July. I don't know. This is a really weird typo. Usually they don't make these mistakes, but yeah, you're gonna see that the new limited unit, it is confirmed. Leth, who will appear in the special size 3 Midnight Paradise, will be available on July 20th. So she's going to be available for summon most likely on July 20th, right after Summer Luluka's banner ends. So we have double limiteds back to back, so be prepared. You need a lot of bookmarks, and before you know it, it will be collab season again. So pretty huge update, guys. I'm pretty excited for these changes. Thankfully, Smilegate actually released a lot of content now, so we have a lot of things to do. I'm definitely going to test out this mock battle though and make a video on it, so keep your eyes out for that. I'm going to play this as soon as it's released. Hope you guys have a great summer, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.